What's up, Keep Pounding crew? Back to another video. Keep pounding. Today's topic is Teddy Bridgewater. If you like the video, if you like the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, select all, leave a comment down below if you feel like doing so. Let's dive in. So, Teddy Bridgewater addresses the media on a crazy Monday after a loss to the Vikings by 1 point in a heartbreaker. This comes from Elena Getzenberg. I keep pronouncing her name wrong. My apologies. But she said on Twitter, Teddy didn't shy away from pointing a finger in the direction of the coaching staff after yesterday's loss, but he also had one of the worst games in his season, including missing an open DJ Moore in the end zone. Plenty of blame to share. Now, this is how Teddy responds to the media on Monday. He says, and I quote, "I think we just got to get better from the top to the bottom, from the sideline to executing on the field." Let me stop you right there. From the sideline to executing on the field. Now, who you trying to blame here, Teddy? Who you trying to blame here, man? Half of this is on you. I'm going to get to that in a second. Guys. I'm going to finish this quote first. It was one of those deals where I feel like we might have panicked a little bit trying to figure out what play to call in that situation. Oh, Teddy, oh, Teddy, oh, Teddy. Wrong thing to say, buddy. Let me finish it. Honestly, we called a great play. We just didn't have enough time to execute. But it was a play where we wanted to shift. ... I have a feeling that quote keeps going. But that's enough to really get an idea of what he's thinking and what he's trying to say to the media right here. Now, I want to highlight certain words and certain phrases out of this because they're important. The first one I want to highlight is the word but from Getzenberg's statement on Twitter. But he also had one of the worst games, including missing an open DJ Moore. But, he had a great first drive that scored points right before the half. But here comes that quote from Teddy in the media. Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lordy. Here we go. Plenty of blame to share. Now, where's this blame going? Is it going to the sideline? Is it going to himself? Teddy answers this question with his statement, and this is what brought on the tweet to begin with. So, he thinks that we have to get better from the top to the bottom. Stop right there. Yes, he's correct. We do. Continue. From the sideline. Stop right there. From the sideline. Now, he's blaming the sideline. He's blaming Joe Brady. To executing on the field. Executing being the key word here, because Matt Rule uses that word a lot. Now, here's where I got a big problem with this. Number one, Joe Brady calls a play. Doesn't matter what it is. Let me walk you through this. Teddy walks out there to the huddle, calls out the play that Joe called, walks up to the line, audibles, shifts people around, moves people around like he's Peyton Manning or something, and doesn't even look at the play clock. Seconds tick down. People are moving around. Clock almost hits zero almost every time. There's no offsides from the other team. I mean, how many offsides penalties have the other teams had this year against us? How many? You could literally count on two hands how many there have been. Now, six out of 10 times, we have had a delay of game penalty in crucial situations where we needed to continue a drive. That's got to stop, Teddy. That's got to stop. I say we just let this man just get his penalties. Just don't even waste the timeouts. Just let him get the penalty. Because I'm getting real sick of this, aren't you? We've been watching this man try to be a floor general for our offense for an entire year now. We got, 3 games left? And this man wants to blame the sideline when he's out there audibling like Peyton Manning and failing to get the snap off in time, wasting 2 timeouts, by the way. 2 timeouts, folks, that we could have used in that fourth quarter. 2. We waste at least 1 a game because of delay of game. Penalties getting thwarted by Matt Rule using a timeout, saving his behind. It's unacceptable. It really, really is. And you want to blame the sideline now? No, whoa. Back up. Now, I may not agree with about 50% of Joe Brady's play calls to begin with. You know, that we're not audibled. But I don't hate him. You know, I don't hate him. Here's the thing. You audibled out of them. So now it is your responsibility. Whatever the play call is from that point on is your responsibility, Teddy. You cannot blame the sideline. Yes, you can blame a lack of execution on the field, but you cannot blame the sideline from that point on. Now, I don't understand why you're throwing the whole entire coaching staff under the bus here when it's your fault on audible plays and not moving the ball down the field. Yes, Joe Brady is half the problem because of the play calls, but you're the other half. You don't address that to the media. You fix the problem. You come out there, you stop delaying, wasting all the play clock on the world, and you start executing. Before you can start blaming people, you gotta be scot-free, man. You gotta be clean as a whistle. So, don't tell me this is on the coaching staff. Don't tell us this is on the coaching staff, bro. I'm not buying it. And none of the rest of you should either. You're supposed to be a leader for this team. You're supposed to be the face of this team right now on offense. Is this how a leader leads his team? Think about it. Think about it, Teddy. That ain't cool. Now, I feel like we might have panicked a little bit trying to figure out what play call to call in this situation. I call baloney on that one. I call baloney. How many practices do we have a week? Somebody tell me in the comments how many practices we have a week where this man has practiced these plays down to the letter. We have had 2-minute drills. We have had 1-minute drills. We have had specific drills for certain situations, and you still cannot figure out what play to call in these situations? I'm not buying it, Teddy. Baloney. Baloney in the highest caliber. That's not even baloney. That's spam. That's how bad that was right there. That's spam. That's some troll stuff right there. That's what you try to use as an excuse to the media when you can't win. Now, you would never hear that come out of Cam Newton's mouth. He doesn't blame them. He doesn't blame the media. He just comes out there, fixes the problem, and moves on. Now, granted, he had his own problems to deal with that had nothing to do with play clock and play calling, but still, he had his own problems to deal with. Now, you go come out there and tell me, as a leader of this team, that you're going to allow this type of talk, Teddy, to come out of your mouth? As a leader of this team. Man. Fix your own problems. Then go blame somebody else when you lose. Alright? Half of this game, no, more than half of this loss was on you. Not even half anymore. It's more than half. When you're missing DJ Moore wide open in the end zone, when we needed points, the other half of this game being a loss was on the defense. But your part of it, you can't go blaming the coaching staff when you're the one changing the plays and it is your responsibility from that point on. That's all I'm going to say on the subject. I hope you guys got a lot out of this. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. That is not leadership. That's some nonsense. Be a leader, Teddy. Look yourself in the mirror. And the next time you want to say something like that, think twice before you say it. Because you've got about 75% of the fan base on your back right now. 75% of this fan base hates your guts right now. And that comment did not help. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be patient with you. But my patience only runs so far. Don't waste it. And don't waste this fan base's patience either. As a whole. Because I'm telling you, one more comment like that, you may not have a job in Carolina anymore. Trying to help you, man. Trying to help you. I ain't trying to hurt you. I'm trying to help you. I'm putting you on. I'm giving you the tough love right now because you need it. That's not how a leader leads in Carolina. Mm-mm. All right, guys. I'm out. Keep pounding.